just 18. He was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. It might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes and see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for one Friday night at a football game. The Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red, and nobody really cared but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming.
making fire, I didn't feel a thing. But suddenly I was rising higher, and I felt like I just made the biggest mistake. When I thought about my unborn child, when I thought about my wife, and the answer rang out clear from somewhere up above. No greater gift has man than to lay down his life for love. And I wondered, would I give my life? Or could I make that sacrifice? If it came down to it, could I take the bullet? I would. Yes, I would for you. Maybe you don't understand. I don't understand it all myself. But there's a brother on my left and another on my right, and in his pocket just like mine, he's got a photograph, and they're waiting for him back home. And it's weighing on my mind. I'm not trying to be a hero, I don't wanna die, but right now in this moment, you don't think twice. I wonder, would I give my life? Could I make that sacrifice? If it came down to it, could I take the bullet? I would. Yes, I would. You don't think about it right, you don't think about it wrong. You just do what you gotta do to defend your own. And I do the same for you. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would give my life. I would make that sacrifice. 'Cause if it came down to it, could I take the bullet? I would. Yes, I would. I'd do it for you. I'd do it for you. Oh, take the bullet. Yeah. Yes, I would.
My dearest son, it's almost June. I hope this letter catches up with you and finds you well. It's been dry, but they're calling for rain, and everything's the same old same in Johnsonville. Your stubborn old daddy ain't said too much, but I'm sure you know he sends his love. And she goes on in a letter from home. I hold it up and show